Hello, I'm Dominic Walker, JMW's Inside Man, and with Mike Rainford. Mike is a partner in JMW's Business Crime and Regulation Department. Hello, Mike.
Hi, Dominic.
Mike, I've been reading in the press about the so-called Pandora Papers and allegations within there of money laundering. Many people will have heard of the term money laundering, but I just wondered if you could explain exactly what it is, please.
Yes. Money laundering is part of a process whereby financial transactions may take place. For instance, there will be a drug deal, money will be obtained from the sale of the drugs. That money that may then be put into an account, which may then go into another account. It may then be used for the purchase of a property or an asset. So essentially, it is money that is the proceeds of criminal activity that is then laundered, i.e. cleaned in some way, disguised, concealed, facilitated through accounts to obtain assets. So essentially, that's what it is. It's to do with the moving about of proceeds of crime.
And if individuals are investigated for money laundering, Mike, are they likely to know about it?
Not initially, no. What can happen is that sometimes people will be put on alert because the bank will freeze their account. So there's a good chance that if an account's frozen, there's an investigation going on in the background, whether it be by the bank and or the police or other agency that are involved. So sometimes that will be an alarm bell if an account is frozen. But regardless of that, the police can get production orders to see what's going on in an account without you knowing about it, to decide whether in fact there has been any laundering, and then they will advise the bank to freeze the account while they investigate further. So sometimes you will have a good idea, but sometimes you won't.
And if individuals are investigated, what should they do, Mike?
Well, if they find out, whether it's from going into their bank or trying to log on, that their account is frozen, that's usually the first sign that something's not right, that there may well be an investigation. Get in touch with ourselves and we can jump on it straight away. Over and above that, it may well be that the police decide to get more involved, will come and arrest, whether it's at a place of work or at home, seize computers and financial records and the like, to continue with their investigation. So again, as soon as that happens, the sooner we're involved and notified, then the better. And obviously, if the person is innocent and that there hasn't been money laundering, it may just appear that the activity appears suspicious, but it actually isn't. Then we can get the situation resolved quickly. We can get the account unfrozen, and the person can get on with his business and his life. I mean, obviously, with the Pandora Papers, as with the Panama Papers and the Paradise Papers before them, there's obviously a lot of information out there where they're saying people have been putting money offshore. There has been all sorts of tax schemes involved, or there's been purchases of assets and so on and so forth. A lot of this may well be legitimate. I'm not saying it isn't, it probably is, but within that, there may well be instances of tax evasion as opposed to avoidance, and particularly if there's been non-declaration of income, because it's all been shoved abroad and hidden in some way and not declared. So there may well be tax evasion issues, and there may well be straightforward money laundering issues where people have been involved in nefarious practices, and money's being siphoned off into various offshore accounts to effectively clean it up.
And so the message really is to get in touch with you as soon as possible. Thank you for your insight, Mike. And if you'd like to contact Mike, you can email insideman@jmw.co.uk or call 0161 82 81 999.
I'm Dominic Walker, JMW's Inside Man.